Now if you click this video, you're probably struggling to balance a handstand. And worst of all, you're constantly falling out of it after just few seconds. Now lucky for you, there are 4 things you can start doing right now to hold your handstands for much longer than you think. Also, there's a secret exercise that I will share with you in the end of the video, and this exercise will instantly help you hold your handstands for as long as you want. I can guarantee you, you're gonna see a big change in your handstand. So stick around to the end of the video. Guys, keep in mind, it's very important to warm up first to get the blood flowing through your body and get your wrists and shoulders a bit loose so you can avoid any sort of injuries. Alright, so the first and most important one is that you have to create your balance. You cannot just jump onto your hands and hope to land the handstand. You don't want to try to find your balance. You want to create that. The only thing you're doing by jumping onto your hands and trying to land the handstand is that you're increasing the risks of any injuries. This is not the convenient way to get into a handstand. So what you need to do is you have to learn how to get onto a handstand while having your arms both on the ground and kicking up to a handstand. If you cannot kick up to a handstand, go back to the wall, practice on the wall. You're doing it in a safe way, in a much better way, and more professional way, you can say. Now the second thing you should be doing is using your hands. You have to understand that in the handstand, your palm or your hand is the base of your handstand. You have your whole body weight stacked above your hands. And if the base is wrong, then the whole building will fall. Most of the beginners, right? Most of you who are starting out, you put your hands flat on the ground and you're just hoping that you can hold your whole body weight with your hands flat on the floor. You need to crunch the ground, get a grip on the ground, not flat, get a grip. Which brings me to the most important part of this, is using your fingertips. It helps me avoid falling backwards, right? So I use the finger, I push with the fingers, and then I'm back to the palm. Keep your weight not on the palm, but more on this area. Alright, so the third thing that you should be thinking about is your shoulder. Your shoulders need to be aligned with your hands, right? It should be aligned here. The reason your shoulders should be aligned with your hands is so that you can avoid falling over or falling back. If you have your shoulders behind your hands, try to kick, it's not gonna work. If you have it way over your hands, then you're gonna get all big. And you're gonna fall. You don't wanna fall. So I go there. Damn it. Shoulders aligned with your hands. I kick up. Much easier. You get the point, right? Now this brings me to my 4th tip, which is a very important one if you want to find it easy to hold your handstand for longer. And that is to tilt your pelvis. You see, when you tilt your pelvis, you put your body in a straight line. If the object is straight, then it's more stable. And if it was curved, then it's less stable. So aligning your body in a straight line is very important if you want to hold it for longer and make it much easier, almost making it feel like it's effortless holding the handstand. When you go to a handstand, your body is about to fall, there's a goddamn bug in my mouth. So you're gonna probably go into a handstand, you're gonna find your body curving. You don't want that. So you want to tilt your pelvis and push up against the ground. It's much easier now. Now I know that this might be difficult, especially when you're starting out, which is why I have a secret exercise which is gonna make all of these steps much easier, and it will literally help you instantly see the difference in your handstand hold. Let me show you that secret exercise, alright? So what you're gonna need is a wall or any surface you can land on. So first thing first, put your hands on the ground, start practicing your kick-ups. Now, I want you to notice my fingers, how I'm pushing away from the wall, alright? Push away until your feet eventually start coming off. So when you're falling down, you're pushing with your fingers, alright? Lean forward again. So if I'm pushing away from the wall, I don't want to fall back on my feet. So to avoid that, you're gonna have to kind of lean in again. But in order to lean in, you're gonna have to push from your palms. You're pushing with your fingertips backwards, and now you push with your palms forward. So Let me show you what it will look like as well. So what I'm doing is, I'm about to fall back, but I tilt my pelvis and I tilt my body. You don't want to push out way too far. Okay, just a little bit and a little bit back and just land back on the wall. Now it might be a little bit too confusing. What we can do is just practice the negatives, falling back on your feet, alright? Push and slowly come down. Now when you're pushing and slowly coming down, you're gonna find the point where you can hold that balance. Your back is curved, now you're falling back. Somewhere at this point, you're gonna feel a kind of a balance where you can hold it. Because the aim is keep pushing back and forth until you kind of master holding the center. So it's a matter of practice. This is what I did when I was starting out the handstand and I was learning how to balance for longer. This just helped me within a week. So this is pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a like, subscribe if you want more calisthenics content. You can check out my channel as well. I have a lot of videos there, especially if you're starting out. It's gonna be perfect for you. This is pretty much it. Thank you. Peace.